All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash, which Yahweh, the name of Heavenly Father, Bahasham means in the name, Ba'in Hadha Sham name, Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son, and Racha, Quadash means Holy Spirit, literally translated Spirit Holy. Racha, Spirit, Quadash, Holy. And I'm going to hop right into it, man. I got a video clip I want to play. I had another topic I wanted to get going on, but after doing my reading, I came across a certain little section, and then seeing this clip, like the spirit was on me to go in on this topic, which is simply put, you know, the black woman is a curse, man. The current state, the current condition of the black woman is a curse. All right? Plain and simple. I'm going to play the clip and then hit these precepts.
House, how you deal with this? We don't know that. We don't know what the Arabs do. It's a lot to know more about you. We've told everybody else about you. The black woman is the only woman in America who goes out publicly and talks about her man. We don't know what the Chinese man do. We don't know what he does, how he act in the house, how he deal with this. We don't know that. We don't know what the Arabs do. It's a lot of people here. We don't know what those men do. The Latinos. So we don't know what they do, but everybody know what y'all do because we told them.
Man, so you are suggesting that a mate in the black community, a woman, that is culturally specific to the black community, that by and large, she is the only one that goes out and kicks the black man.
Kinda, yeah. that's exactly what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And it has made you more vulnerable to a lot of other criticism from other people, because the only way they know about you is through us, because you all not telling them. We tell them. And I wanted, as you asked about the book, I wanted to level that playing field and let you all know more of what's going on. Now, some of it has backfired. The book did produce Kevin Samuels, my boy, and he's my spiritual son, I call him. We not.
All right, and that sister right there, she always got some real shit to say, even though she be going off on doctrine. But when it comes to the woman shit and shit like that, hey, she be on point, man. All right, a lot of times she be on point. But yeah, like she said, our women is simply put is the biggest hindrance to our so-called community. All right, and let me grab this precept to go in on what she said. This is Sirach 26, and 6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and the scourge of the tongue, which communicated with all. All right, and what's funny? You see on social media, women complain that black men are finally speaking up against they bullshit, actual bullshit. Meanwhile, they've been dogging men through the mud for decades. For decades. And it's mostly been bullshit. All right? They went out there to be independent. They went out there and fell into Esau trap. And then became a problem. And then want to say, where all the good black men at? You're the common denominator in this. At some point, you got to take accountability, which they won't. It's not gonna happen. They're a curse right now. It is what it is. But the point is, they went out there to the world, dogged black men, said black man ain't this, black man ain't that. All right, dogged them, which fucks. Hey, let's get the scripture. This is Sirach 25. They belittle they husbands. All right, destroys their son courage. That fucks. Hey, look, this is Sirach 25. And 23, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that would not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So I seen this. It's this nigga on the block. While I moved into. He's supposed to be He's supposed to be this. He's supposed to be the nigga around here apparently. And I seen him outside one night. I hear somebody just yelling. Some nigga outside yelling. I don't usually even go look and see what's going on, you know. But I said it was on me to go check. Then I see it's him. Arguing with his bitch. He walking up the street while she in the car driving. And all I hear is it fucked me up because this supposed to be this tough dude. He say, you know how I be out here trapping around here? And you said all that shit, man, that shit hurt. He said this gangster, that shit hurt. Arguing loud as hell, this bitch. And meanwhile, making the shit hot for him, because now he out there loud, out his element and all this shit. But the woman, that woman destroy your courage. She'd downplay you, get you to be simplified, coonified, because now you become a bath water drinker trying to get her. You lost your masculinity. All right? And then you fall into what? More wickedness, man. Because now you out of order. Right? Of the woman came to the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Hey, what does Esdras tell us, man? These dudes, hey, let me grab it. Come on, a commercial. This is First Esdras chapter 4. And 26, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. All right? So a lot of these dudes get bugged out over women, man. And we got the worst one on planet, all right? The black variety. Where they down you publicly, belittle you to your face, all right? Take away any type of courage the sons will have, man. All right? Completely just become self-conscious, man. Your daddy ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit. I'm gonna be just like your daddy. Meanwhile, his daddy's a doctor somewhere. But because she's so damn bitter, she'll down him and tell you he ain't shit. That he ain't no good. Meanwhile, he's taking care of the other family where the woman had some sense and was submissive. And he didn't have to leave. Or she didn't pull away. Because she was caught up in Esau shit. See, I say this, because I got a fairly decent relationship with my OG. So I asked, because I ain't know my father for the first few years of my life. I actually remember the first time I started interacting with my father's side of the family so I could finally meet him. I remember that day. It's crazy. But so I asked her, this is like last year, 2 years ago. I say, why didn't I know my father the first few years? Like, what happened? Why did it take so long? Because he ended up dying while I was young. So I met him and got to spend some time with him. I remember my times with him. But he still died while I was young. And she told me her sister, my auntie, her mother, my grandmama, and society was pushing, you can do it by yourself. So that's the mindset that the black women had and have. And some worse than others. And then they'll flip. At least she had enough sense to say she was happy that my father's grandmother reached out so my father could be around and everything, be in my life. Because a man would be like, fuck it then, whatever. But she admitted that. But most women, all right, they end up playing the victim card. Why he didn't take me to court? Why he didn't fight for it? Why didn't you do what was right? Why are you telling your son he ain't shit? You gonna be like your daddy. Your daddy this, your daddy that. It was this situation that kind of it went viral actually. Well, to long story short, the son got grown and started talking to the father, and the mother said, if you go see him or whatever, leave me alone. Don't like I'm not gonna be in life anymore. Turns out the father was sending money and everything. He kept the receipts. See, the black woman is simply a curse. It's that simple. Whether it's in the role of a wife, which that role don't exist amongst black women. All right, they're harlots. Or the role of a mother at this point. They don't even fucking breastfeed, man. They don't have a nurturing bone in their fucking body. They'll leave to go have birthday vacation for a whole month in another country, leave their damn children at home to starve to death, man. And these type of situations are common. Okay? Let me get a couple of precepts to hit some points I just made. Yeah. So like, yeah. This is Lamentations. Chapter 4. I'm gonna start at 1. How has the gold become dim? How was the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers? So the nation of Israel was once this looked at as this mighty, just beautiful, glorious nation, man. But now we at the bottom. All right? And everybody talk about how single mothers is so prevalent in the black community, the backbone of the black community, the mothers and the grandmothers, the big mamas. But look at the state of the black community. So what does that mean? They fucking up. And they don't want to take credit for some shit that there's no credit to really be earned there. There's no credit to be given there. Y'all are fucking up. Look at how whorish the women, the daughters are. How emotional the men are. Most crimes are crimes of passion. Crimes done out of emotion or covetousness. If you have a group of emotional people, there's going to be an increase in crime. They're not going to be able to handle their emotions, to control themselves. All right? And according to the law, the scriptures, of course, that's what I mean by the law, whoredoms bring evil to the land. So that just fucks communities up. Hey, if this bitch is fucking both sides, the ops, they gonna kill each other over that shit, man. There's gonna be revenge for it. Or she revealing secrets. There's gonna be more violence from that. The bit like Lil Wayne said, these bitches love me like Satan. So bitches say they like the dreadheads, the scammers. They don't want the man with the 9 to 5 if you're making decent money. So what these dudes all imitate. The King Vons, the NBA young boys. They all got to put on this extra hard facade, pause. Which leads to more bullshit. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, higher their esteem as earthen pitchers. The work of the hands of the potter, they lost their esteem. A piece of pottery, whatever you make from it, does not compare to gold, fine gold. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give sucks to their young ones. The daughters of my people has become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask for bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. All right, so they not being given proper nutrition and literal, but also just spiritually and mentally, man. To keep it frank, man, these goddamn kids are slow. Complete degenerates, man. Lack of morals, no values, no actual just sense of self-awareness. It's just all flesh carnal. Going after their desires, man. It's really bugged out. That's because of the upbringing, man. And who's raising them? The woman. The statistics are out. Single father homes, less crime. All right, more successful children, less runaways. All right. And the numbers for a single father home are the same for two-parent homes. Now you know the reason for the success is the father. And the numbers are like the difference is drastic between single mother homes and the homes that include the father. And then and there's a lot of slander. Black men don't do this for their kids, don't do that. And this is something I observed, and it's funny because I brought this out a few years back. I brought the observation out because I grew up in Nateville. I've seen some dog ass niggas, like just some hood niggas. Let me not say dog niggas, some hood niggas. All right, that was wild. And one was even GD. Nateville is full of Blackstones. They at least got a little sense. Let me stop. One was GD. You know what I noticed? All of them. I knew one that would wake when the liquor store opened. He was there. When I was a teenager, I was drinking with him. And he was grown. He did teach me some shit though. But when he had a child, he flipped a lot of shit around, man, to be there for his father. But this place so wicked, staying on topic, because it's all topic on topic. His baby mama broke him down too. Simped him up. But he did it for the sake of that child, man. And she used that child as a fucking pawn. But I've seen all these niggas do that, man. Fight for their children, do whatever for their children. I've seen a lot of niggas do that, man. That whole narrative is really the woman. Now, there is a lot of niggas that ain't shit. It really be the woman, man. And then the shit they put on TV to try to further bash the man. Which they get to the woman first, man. You'll watch Mario want to make the guys the bad guy because he don't want to be this child baby father. The whole time he's telling you why. Because she was a dog bitch. I've seen one bitch on Mario like 9 times and couldn't find who the baby father was. The final shit, I know who it is. It was the guy that was dead. So they couldn't prove that either. But the narrative was still pushed that the man was the problem. Then the numbers came out. And statistically, out of all the nations on the planet, black men are more than likely to spend time with their children, tuck them in at night, homework, all type of shit. The black woman is a curse. She is Esau's, which Esau's the serpent, Eve and the serpent together. She's Esau's lapdog, man. Esau being a self-proclaimed so-called white man who's not white, he's red. He used her to further accuse us to paint this bad light around us, man. Which, don't get me wrong, niggas are tweaking. Murderers, just full of shit. But there's a lot of shit that's put out there, and even the shit that's real is because of her, we all die. Starts with that woman. Okay? They raised them to be who the fuck they are, man. Let's grab some more precepts, man. This Sirach. Oh yeah, this that curse. This Sirach 26:23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So it's a curse, man. The Lord did this because the nation sinned against him, man. So going back to that story, the dude that's on my block, that's one example of just black men suffering, dealing with these damn dogs they got to deal with. We should never sin against the Lord, man. Plain and simple. Now these bitches are putting you through hell. Got you to butter everybody joke. And then as far as the nation go, we just completely looked at as fucking just the bottom of the barrel. Loud, obnoxious, shaking ass every goddamn well. Just fucking ridiculous, man. No self-respect. You got niggas is getting to fights and dying because they woman out there not even dressed right. And the dudes ain't raised right, so they finna try to get down on her while you right there. Now you gotta deal with them appropriately, man. Because you wasn't taught that your woman should have enough respect for you. She should dress a certain way. So you parading her outside. No, you don't want her to wear that. Hey, I'm gonna tell the story. I was in West Palm Beach. It was a couple years ago. I was at the strip club. Yeah, strip club. It is what it is. And I'm talking to one of the strippers. I was getting a drink. Bitch came, sat next to me. She talking. And I'm Israelite, so it comes out like, yeah, she got a man. I started telling her, he don't want you working here. So, long story short, she ended up saying, she finally get to her like, yeah, you know what? Because the nights that I do work, she said she had 2 jobs. She talking about she need a bag and all this. I'm like, he don't care about that. And then she finally came to the point. She like, yeah, the nights I do work here, he do always be mad or seem different when I get home and shit. And then I proceeded to drink, and she ain't get a dime. Like I ain't tweaking nothing. Just like I let her know, like you worried about the wrong shit. And she finally said, you know what? He do be different. No man wants you out there like that, man. And he's sane, man. So you dress like that, and his man, he's got to accept it. It's normal. It's society. And then somebody pull up on him, he got to fight or kill a nigga or die over you. And it's really his fault because he wasn't man enough to tell you to put some clothes on and have some respect. You don't respect yourself, have some respect for him. But again, that's part of the curse. It should have served the Lord, brother. Amos 7:17. We, the nation, as a nation, I'll collectively say we. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. So as slavery is a curse, all right, all this gang banging and niggas dying, that's a curse. The way our women are, the harlotry, the just straight wickedness of them is a curse. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3. And nine. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints. He hath care for his elect. Which that's plain. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. So this is all part of wickedness. He that hated the Most High loveth death. What we seeing out here, these are the ways of death. Okay? For whoso despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable. That's why they all off the Xannies, the lean. They arguing with their fucking baby mama all day. The woman texting they man, here she go again. Let me see what's going on. No sense of accomplishment because you wasn't raised with real values. You're not taught real values. The Wadi Habashmi Al-Shah for giving us this truth, giving us this wisdom, and also blessing us to receive it. And their hope is vain. The things they hope in, the things they expect in life, pointless. They have no true substance, no true purpose in life. They live for the moments. That's why they get the thrills out of the wickedness, because they have nothing else to hope in, man. Their labors unfruitful and their works unprofitable. Their wives are foolish. And their children wicked, just cursed. Their offspring is cursed. Their offspring is cursed. That's what we seeing. A bunch of degenerates running around here, man. Even the bitches. Hey, who was it? Wimbayamba. How you ever say his name? All right, Victor Wimbayamba. So apparently, he was quoted saying he can't deal with American women. He said, in fact, they're too masculine. They all remind him of NBA Youngboy. Because I think he's from France or some shit. And it's just that these women are ridiculous. They're the worst of the bunch. Okay? Just the worst. And it's sad, man. Their offspring is cursed, wherefore blessed is the barren that is undefiled, which have not known the sinful bed. She shall have fruit in the visitation of her souls. All right? And that was really the point. These women are cursed. I'll read the next line, actually. And blessed is the eunuch, which with his hands have wrought no iniquity, nor imagined wicked things against the Most High. And that's why, the Isaiah 4:1, Matthew 19:29 on down, it's so important because there's a lot of, the women so fucked up, there's a lot of men that would rather just wait. All right? Men that rather just wait. Men that even if they do deal just to get their rocks off. Men that don't have children right now on this side and gotta wait to not have a curse seed because this wicked bitch and she gonna take the child and pollute his fucking mind. Women that don't have children now, but she on the right. It's a few sisters out there. You know, they got some sense. Lord knows where they at. Lord and the angels know. All right, they ain't got children right now, whatever the case may be, but they're gonna be fruitful. Hey, when the time comes, man, we're gonna be fruitful when the time comes. For unto him shall be given a special gift of faith. Let me read this verse over. And blessed is the eunuch which with his hands have wrought no iniquity, nor imagined wicked things against the Most High. For unto him shall be given the special gift of faith, and an inheritance in the temple of the Lord more acceptable to his mind. All right? For glorious is the fruit of the good labors, and the root of wisdom shall never fall away. And this eunuch is twofold, of course. Not dealing with women, but also not dealing with these other doctrines. Okay? As for the children of adulterers, they should not come to their perfection, and the seed of an unrighteous beard shall be rooted out. And we know idolatry is the beginning of spiritual fornication. So literal adultery, but the idolatry, dealing with different doctrines, may not being raised up by this wisdom. For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded. And their last age shall be without honor, which proves reincarnation. They're going to be back. Revelation, was that 22:11, 11:22? Let the wicked be wicked still, let the righteous be righteous still. Everybody comes back in a lot. That last age, man, the seed of the adulterers, these idolaters, all right, the ones that didn't follow the law of the Lord, the literal adulterers, hey, they're, even if they have a long life, when that judgment comes, they get no honor. Or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. Reincarnation. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. You know, so hope this is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. And shout out to your brothers doing this thing in sincerity, truth, and charity. Shalom, Baba Ball.